Hey guys, Millrick here. Oh boy, it's almost 80 degrees outside. And it's fucking 7 o'clock in the morning. And the fucking sun isn't even out. Oh my god. I'd like to live somewhere where it's always between fucking 55 and 75 degrees. I can't take this heat. I hate it. But I figured I'd show you guys the truck. My buddy came over yesterday and painted her. Came out pretty nice and clean. Virtually no dirt. But I watched HPR's video last night talking about the orange peel. And when you're doing collision work and stuff like that, you have to match the orange peel. Exactly what he said. You can't go and make yours look like glass and then have the panel next to what you just cleared look like a factory paint job, because it's just going to make Buddy's vehicle look weird. Everyone's going to say, oh, the color's off. Look, I can tell you it's been painted, and it's not the color, it's the actual sheen of the panel. So, my buddy painted this, and there's a little light orange peel in it. As soon as he hits it with 1500, as soon as he hits it down to 1500 and buffs it, that little bit of orange peel right there, oh yeah, it was gonna look, that's not good, that's not even a vertical surface. That little orange peel there will match, it's hard to tell, it'll match the orange peel. See the orange peel there, guys? You can see it good if you look at that light. You can see the roughness and the orange peel. This is more prominent, but as soon as you take a piece of 1500 to it, it's going to flatten it right out, and it'll match the adjacent panel. So there's the truck, all cleared, all shiny. I don't understand how my buddy paints sometimes, because 9 times out of 10 he wants to burn the clear in the middle of a panel. But now on this job, he wanted to clear the whole thing. And he was talking about clearing just from those lines up. And then I came out here and he's clearing the whole fucking thing. So either do it right or do it wrong, bud. Why are you doing it right for certain things and not for the other? I don't understand it. But I really don't give a fuck. That's why I don't paint. Not my responsibility. Don't give a fuck. But she's painted, looks good, whole panel's cleared. Whatever. We'll see how long it is before the rust comes back. I bet you the rust starts coming back right there, or over here, or right here. It's sure as hell not going to come back right here. But anywhere else, it's ready. It's ready to pop through. It's probably all scaly on the back from here to here. But, yep. There's the truck. My buddy's going to come over and he's going to stand and polish it. I'm going to try to go to a couple of yard sales with the old lady. And hopefully that's the last time I see this piece of shit. On to the next one. Hey guys, Millrick77 here. It is about 9:15 at night. And I don't know how accurate this piece of shit is anymore. But it's 9 o'clock at night and it's past 80 degrees. I'm fucking sweating my ass off. It's fucking ridiculous. I got this. You guys can't even see it. I got this stroller out here. Somehow it collected dust all over it. I'm pulling her out to the garage to blow her off with some compressed air to make my wife happy. Because somehow or another, at the last minute, she talked me in to going to a fucking zoo tomorrow. Yeah, a zoo. Like the fucking world isn't a big enough zoo. But the truck's gone, you can see that. And you see the big mess that's left. Lately I've just been sweeping all the dirt underneath the vehicle. Seems to work. I sweep and blow all the dirt underneath the vehicle before we paint it. And I mask her off and let my plastic dangle down to the floor. And I haven't had any problems. But I helped Sean a couple days ago work on his brother's vehicle. It was a lovely, lovely, lovely Ford Focus. I forget what year. It was a Focus, is a piece of shit anyway. But both rear leaf springs, leaf springs, both rear coil springs were fucking broke at the bottom link. Just like they used to do on all the Escorts and all the Focuses and fucking Topazes before that. So we changed those out. But of course, the bottom bolt that hold the control arm to the fucking wheel hub was so rusted that you just couldn't even touch it. So I had to slip my porta power in there and fucking finagle it all around so we could get the spring up and in there with some fucking, you know, suicide hook coil compressors. These fucking pieces of shit right here. Hook on one side, hook on the bottom side to go on the coils, and then you take your impact gun and you spin that and it fucking compresses the spring. Call them suicide hooks because if they pop off you're fucked. But anyway, I helped him out with that for like good 3 hours, and he came back the next day and he gave me a case of these. Fucking A, how about that right there? What does Ziggy Gassed Up think about Foster's? A? Well, A is Canada. This is Australia. Foster's. But this is the oil can. This is like a 25 ounce can. You can see it compared to my hand. I don't know, my hand's kind of big. But these are fucking... My hand doesn't fit around. My fingers don't fit around that can. I gotta use 2 hands to get her around. That's a big fucking can. But he rewarded me with these Labatt Blue, which is a Canadian beer. It used to come in these big ass fucking cans at our local beer distributor, but they stopped carrying them and all you can get is these Foster's. Foster's is fucking good. Australian for beer. I can't chug that. But anyway, where was I at? Sean brought me these. This is the last one. Thanks, buddy. Did I mention it's fucking hot? Son of a bitch, it's hot. I couldn't take it no more today. The heat. I don't know how you guys do it in fucking Florida and shit. You guys are nuts. But it got up to like 93 outside today, and that's not real super hot for around this area. That's fucking hot, dude. And it has been muggy and humid and hot as fuck for about the last 5 days here in fucking Pennsylvania. And I could not fucking take it no more. I have an air conditioner upstairs because the 2 upstairs bedrooms for the kids, well, my wife sleeps in one now because when she's pregnant we can't share a bed. Anybody that knows and has had to deal with a pregnant woman, you ain't sharing no motherfucking bed. But I couldn't take it no more. I had an air conditioner upstairs for the 2 upstairs bedrooms, and I had another air conditioner in the fucking bar room of my house. Been sitting there for over a year. good working air conditioner. But all the windows on my house are fucking crank out style fucking, you know, with a divider in the middle. You can't fit no fucking air conditioner in it. So I said, fuck it today. I went to the Restore, Habitat for Humanity, and I found me a window that was close enough to the dimensions of my fucking normal window in my house. And I fucking bought that cocksucker. It was a single pane window. It wasn't no dual pane with argon glass insulated. But, you know, I heat my house for free anyway, essentially. I fucking get my wood for free and do all the labor. So I essentially heat my house for free. So a single pane window, I fucking foamed all around the new window, and you just get heavy drapes or a storm window, and it's just as good. It holds in the fucking temperature as good as any other window. I got this window for $35. It's never been installed on a house ever. 35 bucks, never been installed. It was 5 inches longer than the window that was in the house, and it was 3.5 inches narrower than the window that was in the house. So all I had to do was put a 2x4 on each side with a couple of little 1/2-inch shim wood, and I cut the opening bigger, which worked out for me because my house was built in the 1950s, so it was built with rough cut lumber. There was like 2 sill plates that were almost 2 inches thick, and there was 3 actually, 1, 2, 3, because somebody had retrofitted new windows to whoever put in those crank windows. So there was actually 3 layers where somebody had padded out the window to make it shorter somewhere along the lines. So I just took out 2 pads on the bottom and then cut the siding, and it made it the perfect length I needed. Put a 2x4 on each side with 1/2-inch fucking, I took a 3/4 inch by 4 inch, so a 1x4, and I fucking ripped it to where it was a 1/2 inch wide, and I cut it to the length of the window. But anyway, I was sick and tired of this goddamn heat, guys. Let me get my flashlight out, and I'll try to show you what I can show you. I couldn't take it no fucking more. Goddamn heat was pissing me off. You guys probably can't see shit. I'll try to get up in here. But I got a regular double hung or wherever the fuck it is window, and I put new trim around her, and I put my air conditioner in it, and I put up new trim around the window. Yes, whoever was here before me painted this house barnyard red, and it was the ugliest fucking thing I have ever seen in my entire life. So I got in my new trim, my new window. As you can see, I foamed all the way around the window so it's airtight. I got my air conditioner in there, and all I gotta do is a little paint, which if you can see the white stripes up there, I'm trying to not fall right now, that's for sure. I'm trying not to trip over the shit because it's dark outside. But I'm trying to caulk up the entire house. Every seam, gap, crack, crevice, blah 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 blah. I'm trying to caulk every single fucking last seam up. And I'm giving the whole house another paint job this year. It's been 3 years since I painted the house when we first moved in. And that was only one really good heavy coat. So this time I'm trying to caulk every little fucking crevice. It's probably going to take me more than a case of caulk. It's probably going to take me a case and a half a caulk to caulk up all the fucking goddamn gaps on this fucking house, because whoever fucking put that siding up was a fucking moron. But I'm going to caulk all that shit up, and I'm going to give it another good 2 coats this time of paint. So the house will essentially have 3 coats of paint on it with a good caulk job all the way around. And got AC in the motherfucking living room. So good. But here I am in the hot ass fucking garage talking to you guys. When I could be inside with the AC. That just shows you I love you guys. Gotta show you guys the video anyway. Just to prove my point. It's 85 in the garage right now. And the garage really isn't exposed to daily sunlight. And if you look up in the upper thermometer in my garage, you're looking at over 90. It's fucking hot. But while I was at the restore, I have a really big window in my living room, over 6 foot wide and over 4 foot tall. And the window's cracked, and it's a really old single pane window where there's 2 little side windows, and it's 3 panes, but they're all just a single layer of glass. And then the middle one is like 5 foot by something, and it's single pane, and the glass is cracked. And I went to Lowe's to look at getting another piece of glass cut for it because I can glaze a window. They don't have glass big enough. So in order for me to get a piece of glass, I got to go to a glass company. Blah, blah, blah. And by the time I spend how many hours removing the old glaze, removing the old glass to replace a piece of glass on a piece of shit window that was installed in my house on 1950, I went to the restore today to get that window, and I saw another window, and it's a big centerpiece, and the 2 sides crank out, you know, crank out. It's a solid piece of glass, and they're all 2-panel glass. It's a nice window. $70, and I mean the thing's over 6 foot wide, and it's over 4 foot tall, and $70, you can't. You find a window like that, that motherfucker's over $500. So I measured it while I was there, and I think it's perfect. So I remeasured my window, I wrote down the measurements, and they don't open again until Wednesday, because they're open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So they don't open again until Wednesday. So I think I'm going to remeasure my window. Like I said, I wrote down the measurements, and I'm going to go back there and remeasure that window. And if it's the right thing, I'm just going to fucking buy it. Because I'm coming down the stairway now from the upstairs, and I'm going around the living room, and then I'm going to whip through that kitchen and hang my cabinets. Hopefully I can get some fucking help. Hodgepodge motherfucking garage better come the fuck up here and help me. Son of a bitch better make a fucking video too. This motherfucker got a log splitter for free, and he won't even make me a video of how good the motherfucking thing runs. Literally bullshit. If any of you guys want to fucking do me a favor, I'd like you guys to go over to Hodgepodge Garage channel and just fucking blow up his inbox and just fucking harp him to make a video. Because he's got a smartphone with a good camera that he could upload a video on right from his fucking phone on lunch break or during work while he's wasting time anyway. Motherfucker only works in a Honda dealership. You know he's just fuck flat rate, just let me sit there. But son of a bitch the motherfucker, I want to see a video from fucking Hodgepodge. Hodgepodge Garage. That's what I've been up to, guys. Tomorrow we're going to a zoo. I forget what it's called. We're either going to it's called Animal something. You guys ever heard of the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon? Pennsylvania has their own little Grand Canyon, and it's about an hour away from my house. We're either going to go there and go to their zoo, which I think is what we're going to do. Because you know how you guys go to a little zoo like that and you're done in like 2 or 3 hours and then it's time to go home? Well, at least this one's going to be in the middle of the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. So if we go to the zoo and we're done and we can go home, there's probably a couple of nice little restaurants we could stop at, or a scenic overlook, or something we could stop and fucking look at. This other zoo she's talking about, I can't remember the name of the zoo. I really can't for the life of me. But it's out towards Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And I don't think there's much around the zoo. I think the zoo is the attraction around that area. So, I think we're going to the one up by the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon, which is on State Route 44. But that's where we're going. So, I'll probably take you guys a little zoo video. Not to be corny, but fuck, who doesn't like looking at monkeys and tigers and fucking orangutans and fucking lambs and deer and camels and camel toes and boobies? I love me some boobies. But probably get you guys a zoo video going on. And I think we're gonna take the old lady's Subaru instead of the van, because I need to get a condenser. Yeah, I need to get a new condenser for the van, because the person that had it before me, when they got in the accident or whatever, they punctured the condenser and I ain't got no AC. But the Subaru has AC, but I have my window weld fucking crank pulley on there. I don't know. Sure as hell not taking the truck. But yeah guys, that's what I've been up to. Put that window in. I got to show you guys some more stuff upstairs. I got carpet going up the stairs, and I painted most of it. I think I showed you guys the paint, but I wasn't happy with the spackle joints, so I went ahead and put more spackle on them, and I'm going to repaint it. I'm going to go a tone lighter, and I'm going to go with an eggshell instead of a semi-gloss, because every time you fill in a little nail hole with spackle or any kind of spackle where it's smoother than the original wall, because you got to think that I'm filling in joints and nail holes from 1950 when the house was built. So there's already the roller stipple on the wall. It's just like a car with the orange peel. You got roller stipple on a wall, and you got perfectly smooth fucking spackle where I filled in a nail hole. When I roll over it, that fucking roller stipple doesn't match the other roller stipple, and when you look up a glossy wall, you can see every fucking little fucking spot I did. So I think I'm going to go with a little bit of a flatter tone, and I'm going to go with an eggshell around the living room. That way all the little touch-ups don't stick out like a sore thumb. And I'm going to go a shade lighter because it's a little too dark, and my house isn't a very bright house to begin with. It's more like a little bungalow cottage fucking Cape Cod style dark hole. So that's why I live on Cottage Ave, because it's a fucking cottage. But enough rambling on bullshit. Foster's is pretty fucking good beer. It is. But I'll bring you guys back. I also got my old lady a fucking camera off of eBay. Thanks to you guys, I got a lot of very good suggestions on what to get for cameras, and I did my own research based on your guys' recommendations. Like, I took the 4 brands of cameras that I heard in my comment board, and I just threw all 4 of those up because they all sounded like they were decent point and shoot cameras. I took all 4 of them and I threw them into Google. I heard fireworks. And I watched review videos on YouTube, on fucking YouTube, and you know what I mean? When you got fucking review videos and you watch fucking 6 to 8 review videos of each different kind of camera, you start to get a feel, because you can see similarities between people's reviews on what they complain about and what's good, and you take the best of both of those and you come up with what you come up with. But I spent under $45 on this camera. And that includes, I bought a brand new charger and a brand new battery, because the camera I bought didn't come with a charger, but it came with a battery. So I got a 2 gigabyte SD card, 2 batteries now, one brand new, one comes with the camera, and a brand new charger that can plug into the car, can plug into the wall, can plug into whatever the fuck I want to. And it takes HD video, which I might play around with and take a couple videos with it, but I'm not trying to ruin the old lady's camera, because then I just got to hear about that. But we'll see how that goes, and I'll reveal what kind of camera I got when I use the camera to make a little bit of a video for you guys. I hope the camera works good. Sometimes you get leery buying things on eBay, especially when the person you're buying it from is only a buyer and not a seller, and you look through all their fucking reviews and it says great buyer, great buyer, great buyer, great buyer, and like all of a sudden they're selling something. Kind of makes you a little bit leery. But I gotta cut this video short, man. It's probably been fucking forever, and this video is gonna fucking just be long as hell about me talking and drinking fucking Foster's, eh, Ziggy? I hope you still watch my videos, bud. If you watch my videos, comment on Foster's. Do you guys really drink this shit in Australia? And can you get it in the oil cans in Australia? Fuck, man. It's 25.4 ounces. But you guys rock. Hodgepodge Garage, make me a motherfucking video, bitch. And to the rest of you guys, na 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 na.